I'm ranking every Mario Party game from worst to best. Mario Party is one of Nintendo's most popular series, and they've made a lot of games to show for it. But the worst game is definitely Mario Party Top 100. Top 100 seems like something that would sound good in a boardroom, but when you actually play it, you'll understand it's not that great. The game is 100 of the best Mario Party minigames from all across the series, available on the 3DS, which sounds awesome, but there's no reason to play any of these games if you're not playing the rest of the game with it. Don't get me wrong, I love these minigames, but just playing 100 minigames isn't fun. Half of what makes Mario Party really fun is the stakes, and just playing the minigames isn't anything special. This game only seems like it would be good for a car ride, but beyond that, this game isn't bad, it's just lacking anything to make it good. Next is Mario Party Island Tour. This game is better than Mario Party Top 100 because it at least somewhat feels like a Mario Party game. I don't think it's horrible, but I do think this game needs a lot of improvement. The game suffers because of how just decent it is. The minigames are really fun, and since there's about 80 of them, they're all decently good enough. This was right in the middle of Mario Party's weird angsty phase in the Wii U and 3DS era where it didn't know what it was, and the game just feels like it's in a gray area between being a Mario Party game and being something different. This game just feels like it's lacking a lot of substance, and I feel like it's a slap in the face to people who are wanting a real spiritual successor to Mario Party DS. Mario Party Advance is just a weird game overall. It doesn't play like a Mario Party game in the slightest, and it really isn't. This is a purely single player game, and that doesn't make sense for a Mario Party title.
I'm so lonely.
For being a single player only game, this game is fun, but it's just not a Mario Party game. Instead of being multiplayer, this game has quests that you complete for NPCs around the board. The quests aren't bad, and the game isn't boring, but this just is not a Mario Party experience. If I ask you if you want to play Mario Party and I hand you this game, are you going to be happy? Yes or no? I'm never going to tell someone to not play this game, but I'm also never going to suggest it. Mario Party Star Rush can easily switch places with Mario Party Advance, but the only reason I have it slightly higher is because it feels more like a Mario Party game. I can understand why all of these games get a lot of hate because none of them really feel like Mario Party games, but this one is still the most fun. The main attraction to this game is Toad Scramble, where everybody moves at the same time, and it is a chaotically good time. I definitely would have liked this game better if it had come out for the Wii U because it just seems like it would have worked better on that console as opposed to the 3DS. People say these games are terrible, and I don't entirely understand it, but the rest of the games in the Mario Party series are much more approachable and playable for everybody. Mario Party 9 was announced, and I instantly started forming gray hairs. This was the first Mario Party to really deviate from the Mario Party formula that we all know and love, and going from Mario Party 8 to this game in the span of a few years felt like the whole world turned upside down. They say the world was supposed to end in 2012, and when this game came out, I'm pretty sure that it did, and we're all just living in some sort of fever dream together. Why can't I wake up? I have this game higher than the 3DS and Game Boy titles because this game is at least approachable for couch co-op. And this game does do some things pretty well. It has an incredible selection of minigames that I still enjoy to this day, and had some pretty good side modes. But if I'm reaching for a Mario Party game, it's not going to be Mario Party 9. Mario Party 10 is a slightly better version of Mario Party 9, and I could entertain the thought that these games could be switched. But what really made this game better is Bowser Party. Having one person use the gamepad and play as Bowser, and have the goal to ruin everybody else's day, is something that is incredibly fun to come back to. This game still suffers from the changes that were made to Mario Party 9 though. Moving in a cart together removes a lot of the strategy from this game, and it's hard to go back to these games when there are other games in the series that do everything better. I feel like if I was to give AI the challenge to build a Mario Party game, they would give me Super Mario Party. This is like when you tell ChatGPT to write an essay, and you read it back, and you can tell that something is wrong with it, but you can't tell what. Super Mario Party was a step in the right direction to what Mario Party used to be, but it still feels like this game is missing a lot of what make Mario Party games special. The best thing this game had was an incredible roster of 20 characters, but beyond that, this game was lacking depth. This game had 4 boards and they were lacking in any personality and size. The only thing I can say this game did really well was it had a great selection of minigames. All of them work really well with the Joy-Cons, and even though you can only play with the Joy-Cons, it is a really fun game to play. This is about as middle of the road as I think Mario Party can possibly be. Mario Party DS is what all Mario Parties on a handheld console should strive to be. It's wild to me that they had a blueprint of a great game like this, and they still made the 3DS titles so bad. This game used the DS hardware extremely well, and used every part of it to make this game as engaging as possible. This game took the most of the hardware it was on, and is a perfect example of utilizing what you have. This game is quick and engaging, and all of the mini games are super fun. This game does feel like it's slightly lacking because it was for the DS, so some of the boards are small and it only has 5 boards in total. But considering Super Mario Party came out for the Switch and is in the same boat, I think this game can get away with it. The original Mario Party is something that is purely fun. This game is a lot of fun and has a lot of great boards and mini games that are loads of fun to this day. It's hard to rank the first Mario Party game because there are so many more that do the formula better, but this game did a really good job at laying the groundwork for the series to this day. I go back to this game from time to time, and it does hold up really well. It has some fan favorite boards like DK's Jungle Adventure and Wario's Battle Canyon, which to this day are some of my favorites. This game is available on NSO with the expansion pass, so if you have a Switch and you haven't played this game, I really do recommend it. Mario Party Superstars is a compilation of the N64 game boards and some of the best minigames from across the series brought together in one package on the Switch. I would love to rank this game higher, but it only had 5 boards, which really set it back for me. This game is visually beautiful and has some of the best minigames from all of the series, but it only has boards from the N64, and it didn't add any more as time went on. And this game has no substantial unlockables that give this game any replayability value. I feel like this game had the potential to be perfect, but they just underserved the amount of content in this game and then decided instead of adding to it, they were going to release a new Mario Party. This had the potential to be the premier Mario Party experience if they just added more content to the game, but it's lacking where it needs to be shining. This is still the best Mario Party game to come out in the last decade, so I can't complain, but I really want there to be more. Mario Party 8 is a weird game in the series. This was the last Mario Party game released that felt like it was part of the authentic Mario Party formula, and it incorporated a lot of motion controls from the Wii really well. My major complaint about this game is that I do not like how it looks.
Why does this make me want to cry and throw up at the same time?
I don't know why they went for a real-world theme to this game. This is the only Mario Party game that has a real HD real-world feel to it, and I don't like it. At the end of the day, the graphics don't really matter. The gameplay is what matters, and this game has really good mini-games and boards. It also has a great series of unlockables, and ultimately, I think this game was an underrated Mario Party game. I just wish it didn't look like this. Mario Party 5 is my least favorite Mario Party game on the GameCube, but still one of the best in the series. This game had the theme of dreams to it, which I think was interesting because it allowed for so many possibilities for boards, and I think it was a good idea. The GameCube era of Mario Party is where the series was really at its peak, and this game is no exception. I liked a lot of the mini-games that were in this game, and the fact that you could play as Koopa Kid is underrated. I like Bowser Jr., but I think Koopa Kid is just a better overall character design-wise. I'm glad he was able to play a role in this game. This game's issue, though, is that it was in a weird gray area for the Mario Party series. Mario Party 4 was more basic, and Mario Party 6 was extremely advanced, so this game was kind of that weird middle evolution of the two games. Overall, I think this game was really fun, but I think that there are better Mario Parties out there, and I think that this game just suffers from being in the middle. Mario Party 7 is definitely the Mario Party I played the most as a kid, and I wouldn't have it any other way. This Mario Party is Mario Party World Tour. I like the idea that all of the Mario Party boards are based off of real-life locations, but still have that Mario Party charm. They did a really good job with blending real-world locations with a Mario Party theme in this game, which was not able to be replicated in Mario Party 8. This game also had orbs like some of the other Mario Party games did, which added a good level of variety to the game. Being able to set traps for others or to use items to get an advantage is something that I think is an overall enhancement to the Mario Party formula, and I like it a lot. The only thing I don't really like about this game is I don't like the microphone feature. I don't think it was a necessary addition to the game, and I don't think it added anything of substance. The microphone seemed like it never actually worked, even if you kept it in the best possible condition. This game did have DK spaces in it, which I think was a great idea to be an opposite of Bowser spaces. Overall, I think Mario Party 7 was really great. Mario Party 4 is the most basic Mario Party game on the GameCube, but it's still oozing with charm. This game is incredibly simple, but I think it does the basic Mario Party formula extremely well. This game takes the party theme to the extreme and is literally an invitation to a gala, and I like that idea a lot. This game is just solid overall. It has great mini games, great boards, and overall is visually appealing. This was the first Mario Party to make the jump to the GameCube, and I think it did it incredibly well. This game is overall so well balanced and is one of the best Mario Party games and deserves this spot. Mario Party 3 was the last Mario Party game released for the N64 and is really good overall. This game added a lot of elements that have become a standard to the Mario Party series today. This game had an incredible selection of boards, and so did the rest of the N64 titles. It's surprising to me that they weren't able to do this on the Wii U and Switch. The thing that gets me coming back to this game the most, though, is the battle room. Before we settled our disputes on Rust by quickscoping each other, this is where real men settled their disputes. Ultimately, I don't think this is the best Mario Party in the N64, but I do like this game quite a bit. What Mario Party 3 lacked, Mario Party 2 had. For a long time, I would have said this is my favorite Mario Party game. But over the last couple years, that's changed, but this game still has everything I love about it, and it has the most personality over any Mario Party game in the series. This game had some of the best boards in the whole series, some of the best mini games of all time, and every character had different outfits depending on what board you were playing on. You want a Wizard Luigi? You got him. This game really felt like a party. I think what it does best is it makes the player feel really attached to the boards they're playing on. This is the most unique Mario Party overall, and I'm surprised they didn't continue adding themed outfits to every Mario Party game. It just makes sense to have characters in outfits that match their surroundings, but I guess they don't pay me to make these ideas. The best Mario Party game, though, is Mario Party 6. This game just had it all. A great roster of characters, excellent boards, orbs that made the gameplay more suspenseful, a day and night cycle, incredible minigames, just name it, this game has it. This used to be my second place, but as time went on, I've played this game more and more over the years, and I've realized how good this game truly is. This game takes everything that was great about Mario Party on the N64 and GameCube and does it perfectly. The only complaint I have about this game is the microphone again, but those are optional and you don't need to play with it. This game has so much personality and it seems like the most Mario of the Mario Party games. The thing that would make this game the best of the best is if everybody had outfits like in Mario Party 2. Overall, if I was told I had to pick one Mario Party game to play for the rest of my life, it would be this one. It has more content than Mario Party 2, and because of all the features that were added to this game and the games prior, it makes this game feel so special. To me, this is the complete Mario Party package. If you made it this far in the video, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. I hope you and your family have an incredible rest of your day, and if you like anything you saw here, please consider subscribing.